Jai Shri Gurudev. Welcome to physics online class. In the previous class, we have completed with the theory of third chapter, that is current electricity. Today we are going to start with the numericals related to the third chapter. And before starting the problems, you should be thorough with your problems from this chapter. If you know the formulas, then only you can solve the problems. And you are going to get one definite problem from this chapter. Either it may be related to resistance or EMF, current, or the combination of resistances. Or you may also get the problems based on the Wheatstone's network. And you should note down all the formulae, and you have to study, and you must remember the formulas at any time, and then only you can easily solve the problems. And in the previous class also, I have explained you what are the steps you have to follow while solving the problems. So first, you should read the problem, and if necessary, you have to draw the circuit or diagram. On the figure ಏನಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೀವು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೈಲ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಡೇಟಾ with appropriate symbol which you have used in your theory classes. So ಆ symbolsನ ನೀವು given dataನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ easily you can remember with the formula. So now today we are going to solve some simple problems since it is a first class for this chapter to solve problems. So first let me read the problem. The current flowing through the filament of an incandescent bulb is 2 amps. What quantity of charge flow through the filament in 30 minutes? How many electrons pass through the filament in the same time? So ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್. ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ನ ನಾವು ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ I. So current is denoted with the symbol I. So I is equal to 2 amps. What quantity of charge flow through the filament in 30 minutes? So they have asked you to calculate what charge means what is Q in 30 minutes. Then time is given in minutes. You should convert that into seconds. 30 into 60, you have 3 6 18,800 seconds. How many electrons pass through the filament in same time? So with the same time, how many electrons means number of electrons, that is you have to calculate N, isn't it? So now we know the formula for current. We know that I is equal to Q by T. So here we know I and T. We have to calculate Q. So solve for Q. Q is equal to I into T. So while writing the problem, while answering any problem, first you should write the formula. Formula carries marks. Then substitution also carries marks. Calculation and writing the answer along with the unit. If you skip any step, you'll lose your marks. Now substitute the value. I is 2 into T is 1800. So Q is equal to. Now calculate the value of Q. You have 3,600 coulomb. You can write it or use your calculator and calculate it. So when you get the value of charge, you can calculate the number of electrons, that is using the property of charge, that is quantization of charge. So formula ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಮಗೆ Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. ನಮಗೆ Q ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. E ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is a charge of an electron. You should remember it whether they have given or not. Solve for N. N is equal to Q by E. Substitute the value. Q is 3600 divided by 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. So therefore N is equal to, calculate the value, we have 2250 into 10 power plus 19. If this minus 19 goes to the numerator, it becomes positive, and you can shift the value 20, 21, 22. Therefore N is equal to 2.25 into 10 power 22 electrons. 10 power 22 electrons. So this is how we have to calculate the number of electrons. First we have calculated the charge using the definition of current. Then by the property of charge, that is charges are quantized. So ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು n ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. So this is a very simple problem. You'll get for 2 marks. Next, move on to the next problem, that is a copper wire of cross sectional area 1 into 10 power minus 6 meter square carries a current of 5 amps. Find first one current density, second one drift velocity of electrons. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, free electron density of copper is 8 into 10 power 28 electrons per meter cube. That is number of electrons they have given. Now note down the given data. So given data is A, area they have given, carries a current, that is I they have given. Find current density. What is the symbol for current density? It is J. Drift velocity. What is the symbol for drift velocity? Vd. ಎಷ್ಟು given free electron density ಅಂದ್ರೆ n ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 8 into 10 power 28 electrons. So first we will calculate the current density, that is J is equal to, what is the formula? See, you have to remember each and every formula from this chapter. J is equal to I by A. Now substitute the value, 5 divided by 1 into 10 power minus 6. 5 by 1 is 5. If this 10 power minus 6 goes to the numerator, it is 5 into 10 power 6. And what is the unit to measure current density? Current density unit eno? It is, see here, current is ampere per meter square. Ampere per meter square. So now we have calculated the current density. Then we have to calculate the drift velocity. What is the formula which gives the relationship between electric current and drift velocity? It is I is equal to NAVDE. It is NAVDE. I ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. N they have given, A they have given, then E also we know it because it is an electron and we know the charge of an electron. Now we have to calculate this VD. Solve for VD. VD is equal to I divided by NA. Now substitute the value. What is the value of I? I is 5 amps divided by N is 8 into 10 power 28. Area is 1 into 10 power minus 6 into E is 1.6 into 10 power minus 9. Now calculate the value. 5 divided by 8 divided by 1.6, that is 0.39 into 20 plus 28 minus 6 minus 19. 28 minus 6 minus 19. It is 10 power 3. If this 10 power 3 goes to the numerator, it is minus 3. Therefore, VD is equal to 0.39 into 10 power minus 3. What is the unit to measure velocity? It is meter per second. So this is how we will calculate the required quantity by using the appropriate formulae. See, these are the simple problems. In the further classes, we are going to solve 5 marks problems. So to solve that easily, first you should know how to solve the simple problems. So next, move on to the next problem. Let me read the problem. A wire having length 2.0 meter, diameter 1.0 millimeter and resistivity 1.963 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter is connected in series with a battery of EMF 3 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm. Calculate the resistance of the wire and current in the circuit. So first, let me write the given data. Given is diameter is 1.0 millimeter, that I'll convert into meter. Milli is 10 power minus 3. Then resistivity symbol is rho. 1.963 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter. The battery of EMF 3 volt and internal resistance is small r 1 ohm. What we need to calculate? We should calculate resistance of the wire, that is R and I. Resistance ಮತ್ತೆ current na ನಾವು find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ let me rub this part. I hope you have copied this. So first we'll calculate the resistance R and we have the formula rho is equal to L by A. So this is the formula according to the dependency of resistance on the dimensions. Resistance is directly proportional to length of the conductor and it is inversely proportional to area of cross section of the conductor. So where rho is the resistivity of the material of the conductor. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ R ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ rho ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, resistivity into 10 power minus 6 into length, also they have given 2.0 meter, it's in meter itself, 2 divided by area. Area they have not given, but they have given the diameter. Diameter ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ we can easily calculate the area. So area ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ cross section, area of cross section ಬಂದು ಅದು circular shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So area of a circle is pi r square, but we have the diameter. Diameter ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ? Here pi is a constant and r is a radius. Radius is nothing but half of the diameter. So therefore 3.14 into d by 2 whole square. So d by 2 whole square ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. So ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 3.14 into 1 into 10 power minus 6 whole divided by 4 area. So ಇದನ್ನ simplify ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 3.14 divided by 4, 0.785 into 10 power minus 6 meter square. So now substitute this value here in the value of r, that is divided by 0.785 into 10 power minus 6. 10 power minus 6 get cancelled. 1.963 into 2 divided by 0.785. Therefore R is equal to 5 ohm. So we got the value of R as 5 ohm. Now next part is to calculate the current in the circuit. So we have done this derivation, that is Ohm's law applied to simple circuit. That formula itself, that is I is equal to EMF divided by sum of external resistance plus internal resistance. They have given the value of EMF, that is 3 volts, and we have calculated the value of external resistance, that is the resistance of wire. It is 5 ohm plus internal resistance is 1 ohm. So now it is 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2, that is 0.5 amps. Therefore it is 0.5 amps. So it is a very simple problem, and all the 3 problems are very simple, which we have solved today. From the next class we are going to solve some more problems for 5 marks question, 5 marks part, and this is the problem which relates to the Ohm's law applied to simple circuit. Here first we have calculated the resistance of the wire when internal resistance of the cell is given, and you should remember the formula, that is main current in the circuit is equal to the ratio of EMF to the sum of the resistances of sum of internal resistance and external resistance. So finally we have arrived at the value for current. Hope you have understood the simple problems. Next time, the next class will solve some more problems. Thank you.